Hello and welcome back to my channel, and today we're taking a look at Assassin's Creed Valhalla with a 4070 Ti. Now this title apparently is being used for benchmarks, and since it's a Ubisoft title, take this with a bucket of salt, but nevertheless we're gonna give it a go and see what actually sticks. So starting off, we're going with a 4K native, no vertical sync, and resolution scale being at 100. Graphic wise, we're going with the ultra high preset, so everything's maxed out, and luckily for us it actually saves the settings as they are. We're not going to use any upsample type. We do have FSR available. At the same time, if you're struggling with performance, here's a pro tip: reduce resolution scale. Now this is going to actually immensely improve your performance because the game will be rendered in a lower resolution that you're playing on while still looking pretty crisp, minus some certain details in certain situations. But then again, when you're going for the 60 frames, this should be your go-to tool. Obviously for the graphics, well, you can adjust whatever you want. Anyway, that's not the point. Let's run the benchmark first. We're going to take a look at the first segment of the game itself and see how it runs. So let's roll and see the goodies. So we're starting off with above 60 frames, which is always a good sight to see, and the GPU is using 8.5 gigabytes of video memory, 12 gigs of actual RAM. So obviously the performance metrics is exactly the same as in Origins, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and well, the latest titles that actually does have a benchmark built in. Well, Origin does not, but you kind of get the idea. And so far, I must say, considering that we do have option for adaptive quality and you can change the resolution type, I would say this might not be a bad idea because this game is pretty taxing on the system. As you can see, the GPU is constantly being used at 97-98%. So we're using all of it, almost. So obviously the couple percent is being kept for the system itself. And so far, with all this going on, we are way above 60 frames. So to be fair, if you want to play Assassin's Creed Valhalla on 60 frames, this might be your ticket to it. However, as I've always said, synthetic benchmarks is not the final score what you're gonna get in game. Hence we're gonna start a new game just to get through the first portion of the game, and we'll see what the actual performance is. So what does the benchmark shows us? 74%, I mean 74 frames, which in my mind is still percentage anyway. Minimum 31, maximum 138. You can see that GPU rendering is a little bit couple dips, but to be fair, we've seen this across every single Ubisoft title there is. And so far, I must say the CPU and GPU times are actually almost in sync, and this is what you kind of want to see. So if, let's say, if your CPU was 30 and GPU was 13, you have a CPU bottleneck. If the GPU time was 30 and CPU was 14, you have a GPU bottleneck. So despite the fact we're playing this with an i5 96K and 4070 Ti, that means that we're not really exactly bottlenecking too much. The CPU might be lagging a little bit behind because it's the 9th gen, but overall the GPU is picking up the slack. So technical boring stuff out of the way, let's start the actual game, see what we actually get. MSI Afterburner upper left if you haven't noticed up until this part, and let's get this show on the road. Now I do believe we probably will need to adjust a little bit of an audio setting here or there because otherwise you're not gonna see or hear the cutscene. And honestly, the beginning of the game is rather cool. I mean, even though it's a Ubisoft title, I would say this definitely kind of warrants to actually listen to it. So I'm gonna leave this at 80 and 60. Dialogue boost is on, full dynamic range, and we should be good to go. So let's start a new game instead of continuing, because I don't know where we're gonna be. Adventure and story. And let's see what the actual frames are, including cutscenes, the first combats and everything else. Let's go.
Silence, you children of gods, and heed my tale of time's beginning. All was dark. There was no sand. There was no sea. No earth, nor sky. No grass, nor wind. Till fire met ice in the gasping void. And from this scream came the giant Ymir, first of all beings. Proud Ymir, cruelly killed, yet from whose bones and blood and brains the world was made. The world you walk and war upon.
There you are.
Okay, so here we are. We need to deliver the thing to the people, so let's do that. There's the wedding.
Ava, here's a tune for you. Want to enliven your step.
Obviously music is disabled due to the YouTube's copyright policy. And apart from that, well, we're kinda good on this. So.
Oh, there you are, my little dringer. Go. So, you see our king? Yes, good. Come, Eva. Did you find the ring? Yes. Now for our little plan. When you see us talking, be quiet as a wood mouse, and then surprise him with our gift. And you hold it out, like this. You look him in the eyes and you say, Styrbjörn King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and in love. You think you can do that for me?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Tonight, you will be the cord that unite our people. I'm so proud of you, Eva. Get up, Olaf. Stay lucid, friend.
My sword is greedy. I'm ready to fight.
So nice having all of these hearty folk in our home.
Oh, no drink in your fist? Come on, I'll find you
I
something.
can't. I have a tribute for your father.
Oh, what a piece. That must be worth 2 sturdy longships. Give it here. I'll pass it on.
My father asked me, Sigurd.
Suit yourself. But you're not getting any mead.
Valka Seder works through my hammer.
So, you have the ring? Good. This was worn by your grandfather in a battle on the Northern Way.
Mother,
Yes,
can we show Sigurd the can stones we stacked yesterday?
that's a good idea. We'll do that in the morning at first light. have a gift to deliver.
Eivor, wait. Skål! To Styrbjörn, the true king of Brugafulga! Tonight, we all made anew. Skål! Eivor.
King, may our clans be forever bonded in friendship and love.
Thank you, Eivor. Now and forever, I am pledged to you.
Hearken well in Hall of Kings. On ocean steed my words gain wings. Odin's mead I forth will bring. For noble deeds thine honor sing. The brave men slain Valkyria waits. Rewards for strain to Valhalla takes, and horns resound the mighty hall. For those who fight, for those who fall, are under attack. Ready yourself, men! Go. Not you, Eivor. Not just yet.
It is foretold. The curtains are raised. Nothing is true until it is severed from the branches of Yggdrasil. Down! Eivor! Go! Now! Stop! Please! Right. Go!
Convey! Show yourself! Convey! Let's end this bloodshed. Oh, I will!
Speed to Valhalla.
Fire! Fire!
Sigurd! Take the horse!
All right, wait here.
Now it's my turn to offer you a deal, Slayer. Accept your fate and die a coward here before your people. And I will spare the rest.
Fight, my love! Do not listen!
If I give my life, will you spare my clan?
You have my word.
No. No, Aaron. No, Aaron! Pick up your axe!
Kill them all!
I'm seeing 2 different data streams overlapped in the same DNA. Not sure why.
Fix this or pull me out.
I can parse the streams with a filter. Hold on. Okay, we're good.
Are we?
I don't know what happened, but I can work around it. You'll have to pick a stream to keep things stable. There's a third option, too. I can let the Animus modulate your identity based on signal strength. It's up to you. Alright, I'll lock it in and push ahead, to a time where these streams are more synchronized.
How long have you been chasing me, Wolf-Kissed? 17 winters? 18? Do I now haunt your dreams? Do I warm your loins? You remember this? Ah, your father's axe. The weapon of a coward. A scorned snake. Ah, few things would please me more than to kill with this blade. But I know you would defy me to the death, fighting for a glorious end. That I will not allow. You will live your final days enthralled as a slave. Humiliated. Your death will be a lonely one. Kill the rest of his crew! Make them suffer! Eivor Wolf-Kissed is no more! That name is dead to this world!
You will be worth your weight in silver. To the ship.
You move, and I take your eyes, you hear me?
Wind's blowing from the south.
We can tack north, then cut west. Now, what did I just tell you?
Kjotve will skin you alive! You will never leave this.
No feast for you, Sunan. My crew is in danger. You must be my eyes.
Okay, and here we are. So far the performance on absolutely native, no upscaling or downscaling, is amazing. So let's go. Let's disable all of this. And we should get a little bit of health here.
Better.
I have some bushes up ahead as well. Here we go.
I feel better. Stronger.
Oh, you definitely should. Right. Let's go. So, 4K. Everything maxed out. 90 frames. No DLSS, no FSR, nothing. Just raw performance of 4070 Ti. So, to be fair, as you might imagine, this is something I would expect to actually have here. Well, I guess we kinda lost a little bit of health. I was kinda hoping to fall into water, which I do believe there was an option for that, but I probably just didn't see it. Anyway, 72 frames. It's not too shabby, look at this. Okay, how many arrows do you have? I have 8 arrows. I mean, that is way better than I expected.
What do you see, Sunan?
And we are leaving footprints in the snow, which was one of the big selling features of this game, so... Oh, looks like there's an
One of
enemy.
Kjotve's men. I need to be careful.
Let's go and stir up the trouble in the campsite. And honestly, so far it seems this is a pretty... This is going to be a very good experience, to be fair, because... End of the day, this game's performance has been notoriously improved ever since it launched, and honestly, I don't really see any issues right now, because hey, 4K Ultra 80 frames, well, 70-ish, with an i5 96K on stock and 4070 Ti, is way above my expectations, to be completely honest with you guys. So yeah, I think we have finally caught up to the point where we can actually have some fun and some decent stuff going on here.
What see you, old friend?
I do believe we should have at least like 2 or 3 targets here to take down, so just one of those things really. Don't see anyone. Interesting. But yeah, to be fair, based on all the cutscenes, which were frame locked to 31 frames, I would say this was not bad at all. Also, after we liberate the crew from the barracks up ahead and we meet the guy, I think that's gonna be a pretty much indication what you can expect from this particular GPU on these settings. If you're lowering the settings, if you're lowering the anisotropic filtering, the game render resolution, you can probably squeeze out even more, but right now as it stands, this isn't bad at all.
A clash of iron. There's fighting nearby.
Hey, you old hound. You live.
I do. Slipped away in the sword clash. And what of you?
Kjotve tried to sell me off. A mistake he will regret.
Not today, he won't. I saw him board a ship at Avaldsnes not long ago. Sailed east, leaving our crew behind.
There must still be time to save our men. I will find them. You ready the longship?
You glory hound? You would take the rescue for yourself, so the victory song is written about you.
I could storm the beach then. Slay 24 men, seize our dragon boat, and hoist the sail in triumph. Up to you.
No, I will take the beach. A far more dangerous path. You search the longhouse for our crew. Oh, and here. This corpse will not have need of it.
Go. I will meet you by the ship.
And here you have it. So this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, 4K Ultra, 4070 Ti. And just to recap, we're using 8.2 gigs of video memory, 11, well almost 12 gigs of actual RAM, and the game is running Pretty much above 60 frames. So what else you need? Anyway, thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you next time. Stay frosty. Over and out.